Kelenna, tell us what it's been like coming from a small town, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
It's been great. Tulsa's not really a place that's known for their basketball.
Basketball mecca.
But yeah, it's not. It's definitely not a basketball mecca. So, being from there, going to kind of a small school, it's a Christian private school. It's been really amazing because no one really expects anyone to do anything from there. So, Tulsa was a great place to live, the Bible Belt, and I feel like I gained a lot from that. Of course, I'm a Christian, so it was an ideal place to live. But yeah, it was a challenge definitely because you got
Tell
guys.
us about some of the bumps in the road.
Yeah, well, you got guys coming from other places, politics.
Highest rate score in the country your senior year.
Yeah, there's no big names in Tulsa. If you play in Tulsa, no one cares. Everybody's about football there. You know what I mean? So it's that was a challenge, but I like challenges. I think I get that from my dad, and I took that on as a challenge to try to prove myself and to let people know who I was, and that's kind of how I did it.
Great. Now tell us a little bit about your faith and how your faith has influenced your career.
I mean, yeah, my faith is everything. I mean, that's what I'm about. My family grew up that way. We're all strong Christians. We love Jesus, and that's what our lives are about. And we're here to live for Him. So, of course, basketball fit right into that. I feel like that's kind of the career that the Lord wanted me to be in, and everything it just coincides. From the very first time I started playing basketball, I would always pray before games, and my family would pray after games. We'd have like post-game discussions, and we'd pray. I mean, my parents were really intense about that stuff, and they made sure I knew that the Lord cared about basketball, and because it's definitely a way you can use it to, for His glory and to influence people. So that was good.
Now, speaking about that, how would you say you've been able to use basketball and the platform it's given you playing in the NBA to share your faith and kind of use as a testimony? Give us some examples on how you feel like that's been effective for you.
Well, just like you said, I mean, NBA players, they have a platform, and people look up to them, and whether they like it or not, kids are going to look to them as role models and be watching what they do. So, if you're out there living for Jesus Christ and you're not just saying it, but you're living it. I mean, people are going to see that, and kids are going to, want to do the same thing. So, I've been blessed to, speak at different places, camps, churches. Went to Hawaii recently and got to speak out there. Just share my testimony and let the Lord speak through me. I'm not a good speaker or anything. It's just something I love to do. Just be with the kids and just talk to them about Jesus Christ and let them hear it early. And it's just I'm just a vessel that hopefully the Lord can use to do what He wants. The world of basketball, it's secular, and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. People pulling you different directions, and it can be tough at times. But when you have that solid accountability partner, 2 or 3 is even better. The more, the better. You can always bounce stuff off of, and iron sharpens iron, like it says. So you can always bounce stuff off of them, and it kind of keeps you sharp and enthusiastic about Jesus Christ. And that's probably been like my biggest thing. Of course, my parents and my family have been huge. I mean, they're the biggest thing. I mean, they raised me that way. And but yeah, just to stay sharp and to stay as strong as you can. That accountability bar has been huge for me. So that, and then of course, just to be as good as you can in basketball, you just got to work hard, man. You got to put the time in. A lot of people want to make it, but they want to put the time in. So those 2 things, man. I mean, like we said before, your relationship with Jesus Christ. I mean, God cares about basketball, so He can help you with that.
And for those who don't know, tell them a little bit about. I mean, your stories are so remarkable, and how I feel like just from seeing it from an outsider's perspective.
When I was a kid, you dream of being drafted number 1 and everybody just loving you and coming in and just killing right away. And you don't dream of going to the D League and having to make a team and getting hurt 3 times. So I've had all that stuff happen to me, and it's something I would have never thought would happen to me. But like I said, the people around me have just helped me so much, and just the prayer from my family and my brothers and sisters and friends, accountability partners, being able to pray with people when I'm going through something, when I'm down, I feel like I don't want to play anymore, talking to my mom, my brothers, my friends. I mean, it's all kept me going, and You know, like you said, I wasn't drafted. I got hurt. You know, surgery wasn't done right the first time. So basically, like a 2.5 year rehab process. And there were many times where I was at my, you know, I was at a really low point, and my brother picked me up, or my mom picked me up, or my friends picked me up. So I mean, I've just been blessed to have some great people around me, and the Lord's really helped me to stay strong and stay positive, you know, and that's been big.